Hello, this is Fail, and today I will be summoning on not this banner, but this banner. So I will be focusing on colorless since the colorless share here is really good. I love all three of those heroes and would like to get merges for them, especially Freyja and Celica. So I'm going to focus on colorless. I haven't looked too much at the other colors for my backup. Probably will go green on my backup. Maybe blue. Green or blue. And then red is going to be the color I avoid. So with 5 tickets, free summon, and 181 orbs, I should be fine for the spark. Sniping colorless. So my duo Freyja, I believe, is +2. My Celica, I believe, is at +1. Volvig has no merges. So duo Freyja is also going to be on the AHR banner, which I don't know when that one is going to end, but it should last for a while. And I think the voting gauntlet probably will end before then, so I'll know whether or not there's the free Freyja as a result of the voting gauntlet. So between this banner and AHR, I can guarantee 2 more copies of Freyja, which would be +4. So if I can get 6 copies along the way to the spark between the 2 banners, that would be amazing. Probably won't happen, but anyways, let's get started. So why am I summoning here and not on the banner with the new heroes? Honestly, I just haven't really been too interested in summoning for them, which might be a bad idea, but I'm more interested in duo Freyja, honestly. So it's pretty much going to be the reason. I will eventually summon on that banner, since I do have every hero in the game other than those 3. But I'm gonna prioritize the 2 banners with duo Freyja. Or at least this one with duo Freyja, since I'm pretty sure this one is gonna end before the banner with the new heroes. So unfortunately, colorless is not a great color to summon on. And typically the 3 and 4-star heroes aren't that great, since you have healers, you have daggers, you have bows, and a lot of them have old, outdated skills that really aren't that great fodder. So it's not a summoning experience I ever look forward to. I am low on copies of Lucia though, since Breath of Life 4 is a skill that I've given to a lot of heroes. And I think she's the only easily accessible Breath of Life 4 or Breath of Life 3 fodder. I think Florina also has it, but it's at 5 stars for her if she does. Plus, Felicia also has Glacius. So, I like Felicia's inheritance more. And summoning on Chorus is just summoning for a bunch of feathers. And when I summon for feathers, I at least prefer getting the 300 feathers than the 150 feathers. So, like a 3-star Riz and a 3-star Alyssa aren't exactly things that I want to be seeing. Like, if I'm gonna get them, I would prefer it to at least be 4 stars, because the 4 stars is an extra 150 feathers. So, I forgot to double check my barracks before doing this. So I'm probably gonna be going back and forth between the barracks a lot here. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of getting these circles where it's just like one orb of the color I'm sniping. It's never fun when that happens. So, hopefully I see a 5-star here, just because, or at least a 4-star special, since like 14 summon. I mean, it's not like a lot, but it's still kind of nice whenever I get one relatively early. Because so far, being 15 summons in for, well, I was gonna say nothing, but Male Robin 4-star is not bad. I think I have enough copies to +10 him. And I probably should build him. Okay. Not duo Freyja, but I'm happy with Celica. Celica's a hero I often use. Not the best IVs for her, but I think I'm happy with the IVs I have on my Celica. Kind of wish there was more than one gray orb in that circle. Just because building up a raid and then only getting one 5-star kind of feels a little bad. But I got it before 20 summons, which is nice, I guess. Although this is an increased raid, it's kind of like starting at 3.5, I guess. Sort of. Actually, no, it's like starting at 4. What am I saying? Wow. So with 4 colorless stones, it would be great to see a 5-star in this circle. I am at 8% pity, unfortunately. So probably won't happen. But seeing 4 stones of the color I'm sniping for is what I want to see. I don't want to see a bunch of 3-stars though, since they're only 150 feathers each. I mean, I'm half hoping this is a 3-star if it's not a 5-star. 4-star Jacob ruining the circle of 3-stars. Because if it was all 3-stars, I could have been like, oh, this entire circle was 3 stars. But because of the Jacob, I can't even do that. 'Cause it's like I got 3 stars and a 4-star Jacob. I honestly don't remember what fire Jacob has, but I don't think it's good. Oh, okay, another Selka. Not bad. Camp was hoping for Freyja, but I don't mind Selka merges at all. This is a good IV one if the Selka I have isn't a great IV. But I'm pretty sure my Selka is good IVs. If not, I would have trait fruited her. Because I still have a decent amount of trait fruit. I don't use the trait fruit too often. Since typically whenever I summon for multiple copies of a hero, I'll end up getting good IVs. And if I don't summon for multiple copies of a hero, I probably don't use them often enough where it's an issue. And even then, sometimes with how ridiculous skill creep is, the 3 or 4 points lost from having a bad bin, which would be 6 to 7 if I wanted to have that static boon. Usually don't make too much of a difference. So I still would like to see at least one Freyja before the spark, because I don't plan on going beyond the spark here. So far, 2 Celica's isn't bad. But I still just want to see at least one Freyja. So I haven't had too many circles lately where I've had more than 1 stone, but both of my Celicas came from circles where I had only 1 stone. And I remember Nina's debut banner. I got so many copies of Nina. I think she was color sharing with Elise. And I don't remember who was on the other colors. I think it might have been Ganglot. And I ended up getting a +10 Ganglot, where green was like my secondary color. Or I was doing both green and colorless. I was trying to get Elise or Alice, and I think I ended up getting like 23 copies of Nina and 0 copies of Alice. I'm pretty sure she was also on Raid Up. If she wasn't, she might have just been added to the normal summon pool when she might have been. There we go, Duo Freyja. Nice. I think my current IV is plus attack. So, not a new IV. But I got at least 1 copy by the Spark. Which is pretty much what I was hoping for. At least. Also got a couple of copies of Celica, which is nice. So this is gonna be my last circle. 3 colorless on 8%. The question is, do I spend the orbs going for those other 2? Sure, why not? And the answer of why not is 3 stars. Well, sometimes that just happens. Okay, at least it's ending on a 4-star. So. Yeah, before I summon for the new heroes, I'm gonna also have to clear up my barracks a little bit. But now I get this Freyja. So, Freyja color shares with Elise, I think, on the HR banner, which is a better color share than Edelgard for me. So, that banner will hopefully not be too bad. I'm gonna merge up my Celicas first. Yeah, so plus speed is a good IV for her. And then Freyja is gonna get her merges. So my Freyja is now +4. With a Spark on AHR, that's +5, and if she wins, that's +6. So, I don't know if she's gonna win or not. Probably not. But, who knows? Maybe she does. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know how any of your Luminary summons went. I know the first 2 parts I recorded without audio, but this one I actually wanted to do a Freyja merges, so decided to record it with audio. So hopefully you got who you wanted for the anniversary on any of the banners, the 3 Luminary ones, the 66 individual, like daily kind of rotating banners that were the seasonal heroes, the 22 tickets we got, the free 5-star, any of the anniversary summons, basically. Let me know how they went for you. Hopefully they went well, and